Welcome to Lighthouse Farm. We are new to gardening and farming alike, so come alongside as we journey through the highs and lows of learning to grow our own food. Hi, haven't done a video in several weeks because I was out of storage on my phone, so I wasn't able to do one. Anyways, I'm harvesting these sweet potatoes today. We're supposed to have our first freeze in just a few days, and I wanted to go ahead and start working on these. I don't know what's going on with these. I checked them shortly after the days to maturity, and they were just like vines in the ground or roots in the ground. They weren't actually forming like full potatoes, sweet potatoes. So I don't know what's going on with them. I asked a good friend of mine what to do, and she said sometimes if the soil isn't right, that's all they're going to do. So I need to get them out anyways. Since it's gonna freeze, I don't really know much about the sweet potatoes, but apparently if it freezes, then they'll rot or something. I don't know. I'll Google it and let you know. Anyways, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take them out, and then I have all of these strawberries, and I have not been diligent about taking off the runners, so I've just been letting them kind of do their things. So what I want to do is take off some of these runners and expand my bed. So I'm gonna take all these out, and I'm trying to do all of this before the first freeze, and then I'm gonna mulch the sweet potatoes either with like mulch leaves or pine straw, because we have lots of pine trees around here, so I have pine straw in excess. So anyways, that's what I'm gonna do. We've got okra here and some okra back over here. I'll show you guys the stalks on these things. They're insanely massive. Like, I had no idea that okra got that big. I don't know. I'll do a walkthrough here in a minute and show you all kind of what's going on in here. I ripped out a lot of the stuff from spring a few weeks ago. There still is some stuff that I planted like late summer to do over fall, and I'll go through and show you guys here shortly. But let's dig up some sweet potatoes and see what's going on. All right, so I just moved all of this back. Let's see, where did I actually plant this? I think this is where it goes in at. Oh look, here's a strawberry that is randomly over here that shouldn't be here. Oh, actually, no, it should be here. The rest of it kind of died off, though. Huh. I guess it was being choked out by this. Okay, let's get in here and see if there are any sweet potatoes or if it's just roots. It's feeling like it's just roots. Oh, wait. Oh, this is like treasure hunting. This is amazing. I think there's one in there. Hold on. Let's see. I should probably get a pitchfork or something out here. Look, guys, look. Ooh. Oh my goodness. How do I get it out? I need like a pitchfork, but I didn't go grab one because I'm trying to do this before it starts pouring. Just north of us, there's like a major downpour right now. So I'm trying to get these out of the ground before it pours. Oh, look right there. That little guy's sticking out. Oh my gosh. I'm growing potatoes. Sweet potatoes. This is so exciting. Oh, there's another one. Oh my gosh. I gotta go get a pitchfork. Look at this. Holy cow. I am so excited. I've got sweet potatoes. I don't know which one this is. I think this is the Covington. Maybe not. The other one starts with an M. It's like a Japanese yam, but it starts with a M. I don't remember the name, but let's see how many we can get out. Tell everybody what you're doing, girl.
Everybody, I'm eating this potato.
All right, Henley's first sweet potato. Pull it out, girl.
Look, Grandma! I pulled a sweet potato out.
So it started pouring on me while I was outside harvesting the sweet potatoes. But look. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Look at this thing. I don't know that I'll actually will be able to eat this one. I read that once they get super big that they become kind of fibrous and not really great for eating. I don't know what I'll do with it. I'll look and see if I've got some different recipes. But this thing is huge. Like, I have a big head and it's like half the size of my head. And then we've got some other really big ones. This is the Covington. I'll put the name of the other one on the screen. But again, the Covington. Some of those got really big. But then we've also got some normal sized ones. I was worried about some of them getting scraped up a little bit. I did the best I could. I'm gonna wipe them off a little bit. I'm trying to get a lot of this mud off of them. And it's supposed to be really rainy and it'll be cold here in the next few days. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna weigh these things, and then after I weigh them, I have a rack inside that has grates. So it's not solid, so the air can circulate around it, and I'm gonna try to dry them out over the next 2 weeks before we put them up to store them. So I'm super excited about this. Update on the potato bed. So we dug it all up. We actually dug up some more potatoes today. My handsome husband over there, he came out with a shovel and he dug up the rest of this bed, and we had probably, I'd say 7 to 10 pounds of potatoes that were still in the ground that I had missed. So we dug all that up, and then Justin rebuilt the bed, added more compost, and built it up. Like you can see, there's a pretty substantial difference from this here where the strawberries are to that over there. So anywho, I'm gonna come through now and separate some of these strawberries, and this is just gonna become the new strawberry bed, the whole thing. And I think the plan is to add some more beds next year, so we'll just keep adding on to the end there. Today I'm going through and separating some of these strawberries. So all I'm doing is taking some of these runners and cutting them off, and then I'm gonna plant them where we had the sweet potatoes down at the far end of the bed. We're supposed to be getting a freeze in the next several days. It's mid October. No, it's late October. What's today? Today is October 28th, 2023. Projected first frost wasn't until November 11th. We are in Northeast Texas in zone 8. And the frost is coming a little bit early. So I wanted to try to get these moved before the frost comes and kills all these back anyways. I don't know if it's actually gonna work as far as having a chance to take root down there at the new spot that I'm moving them to, but I'm not really counting on these anyways, so I'm just gonna do it and see what happens. If I have learned anything in this year of gardening, it is that you can read and you can watch as many videos as you possibly can about gardening, and it's going to be different. You can only do it and see what happens. I mean, obviously I would recommend like doing your research when it comes to things to give you the best possible outcome, but you don't really know what's going to happen with the weather, with the rain, with your compost. If you've watched any of my videos previously, you've seen that we got some compost that was incredibly woody. It was not as broken down as what I was led to believe when I purchased the compost, and it just like zapped all the nitrogen from my soil because the wood chips are using the nitrogen to continue to break down. But you can see like it's still super woody. Like that looks like mulch. So anyways, but that's our compost. So anyways, I didn't plan on that. I did do some things to try and remedy the issue, but again, it just comes down to actually doing it. The garden for this fall has been tremendously better. I have a good friend that got a hold of some composted horse manure. We top dressed the beds with that, and the fall garden has done so much better. Like look at this corn. The corn for spring didn't get more than like 2 feet tall, and then it ended up dying, and it was super scraggly and super like malnourished, for lack of a better term. So anyways, just I would encourage anyone who is new to gardening, if you fail at it, just keep going. Try something new. Even the next year, if you're using the same soil, like it's going to continue to break down and be better and better. There we have it. So that's what I'm doing. So how I'm doing this, so the ones that are just fresh runners like this, I'm just taking those off. I'm not actually doing anything with those. But what I am doing with the bigger ones, so here's a good example. Here, let's get a shovel. So you can see down in here, this is a new plant that is a runner off of this plant right here. So all I'm gonna do is take, and it's even shooting off another runner right here, but that one died. So I'm gonna take my shovel, get far enough away from it that I'm not gonna actually like sever any of the roots, and dig down into it and pull it out. And then chop it off from the mother plant. There we go. So I got my basket of, my basket of starts here. So I'll measure them out, I'll dig little holes, and then I'll take these and I'll plant them in the ground. See? Some of these are better rooted than others, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm not really counting on these, so if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's not a big deal, but if it does, more strawberries for us. Okay, strawberry update. So I started to like clear these out to how I originally planted them, like these are the original plants, but then I decided not to do that completely because I think I'd like to wait until spring and see what actually comes back up, and if I need to thin out the plants then I will. So I'm leaving these. I did come through and get the ones out of the walkway because these were starting to fill up the walkway, almost like weeds. I mean, obviously you can see the weeds, but they were kind of turning into weeds. Excuse me. So I had 2 plants, one here and one here, that had completely died. I'm not sure what caused that, but anywho. So I replanted those, and then I filled up the bed. Some that you see really close together are just, they're just the smaller ones that I just threw down that I didn't actually plant, but hopefully we will have a nice strawberry harvest next year. Now, as far as varieties go, I did have the varieties separated down there. Now I have no clue what is planted down here, but strawberries is strawberries is strawberry. So I'm just gonna eat them no matter what they are, and we're gonna enjoy them. That's it.